Are you striving, not just surviving? Are you a person who can raise your hand and say, I triumphed over that trauma? Trauma was a part of my life and will always be a part of my history, but it does not define my future. Have you shared your story? These three sayings mean so much to me and are a big part of my movement, a big part of my healing from trauma. I try to take something so painful and turn it into good. It's so important that we look at mental health and emotional well-being as being important. It's as important as our physical health. When I have anxiety really bad, when I'm feeling down, my body feels that. It takes a toll on my body. So just like I do exercise, I also take care of my mind. I try to minimize stress. It's not easy to do, but as I continue to take care of someone who has mental health conditions as well, I have to take care of me and my mental health. I have to practice things that are good for my spirit and my soul and my mind and my heart. And I encourage you to do the same thing. For me, it's about getting the word out that there's nothing wrong with taking care of your mental health. There's nothing wrong with saying, hey, I've been through something. I've been through some crap and I'm here and I'm growing and I'm working it. There's nothing wrong with that. There's everything right with that. You know, I loved DMX so much. I mean, I went to see his 20th anniversary concert here in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I was just, get at me, dog, all those things. But what he showed in a very raw way was it's okay to be vulnerable and to be conflicted. Like on the one hand, he had all these things that happened in his life in his past. And he was praying, he was seeking wise counsel, he was doing all of this, but that drug addiction, that unresolved trauma kept pulling him back. And he was so open about it. I'm going to say, in my mind, DMX was saying, it's okay not to be okay. And you're not alone. You're not alone. I know I'm not alone. Sometimes I feel like it, but I'm not. Please join me. Please join me in stomping out the stigma of mental health conditions. We all experience something that gets us down, and sometimes down is like down so low that we don't know how we're going to get back up again. Visit my website, CarlaACarlisle.com. It's Carla, C-A-R-L-A, middle initial A, Carlisle, C-A-R-L-I-S-L-E.com. Join me. I have merchandise with a message, but more important than that, so much more important than that, is that I'm really committed. I'm so committed to normalizing the idea of our mental health being important. Our need to take care of ourselves is so important. Many of us spend so much time sacrificing for others. We give until we're empty. We have so much on our plate until our plate is overflowing with stuff. How can we be empty on one hand and then have a full plate of things that we have to do on the other? It's out of balance. It's out of whack. I talk to a therapist. I talk to my company's EAP counselor. I do for me so that I can do for others. And I deserve that, and you deserve that. Thank you for spending part of your day with me. Be well. Do something great for yourself today.